welcome back to my channel. So for today's junk journal with me, we are going to be doing day 22 of the Junk Journal January challenge. Today in the collaboration we have my good friend Kaylee Gray, who is the amazing human behind Get Messy, and I'm so excited to see what she will create. So as always, the playlist will be linked down below so you can check out everybody's videos in this collaboration. I really do hope you're enjoying it so far, because I know I am. So today's prompt is old and new, and I really love this one for junk journaling because it's kind of what it's all about. Because the old things that we use, whether it's like vintage things and different leaflets that we've like collected on our travels that might be like, you know, a little bit older, that we've kept in our stash but we haven't kind of found a home for, and then also new things. So whether it's the more modern, in air quotes, kind of style, color schemes, or even like, you know, when we get the junk in our life, you know, the different ephemeras, like whether it's mail or packaging or things that we pick up along the way, they are of course newer. And so it's always really fun to see how we can combine the two. So whether it's taking like newer like ephemera and giving it like that vintage sort of old grungy feel, giving it that twist, or you could go the complete opposite way, taking something that is more vintage and modernizing it. And so when I was putting this page together, I was thinking about the different colors that I use and how I can blend the two. So I have some scrapbooking paper, but that's contrasted with some really aged book pages, and I really love the colors of these book pages. And how they're really like dark and sort of aged on the edges. I just love it. So I wanted to use one of those. And then I also layered some of these floral napkins that I had, and I've added some coffee to them, which not only did that help it to blend into the page, so blend into the book page, like I just loved when I was applying that and you could just see it like dissolving into the page but still leaving the newer, like more modern looking flowers. I absolutely love how that turned out, and I thought it was a really great textured background element. And then I came in then with some white paint just to add some distressing and just to kind of help blend things together, but also just to add some interest and some texture to my page, because things were feeling a little bit separated. So I just wanted to start kind of blending things together, but also giving it that kind of artsy, like textured look. So that's why I was going in just with a dry brush and my white paint, so not like completely covering it. I was really trying to sort of spread it out and almost give that dry brush effect. Now these are some die cuts that were in a scrapbook set, and this is my more like modern, you know, new take on things. So I don't usually use elements like this, but I thought it would be fun because the typography and the more like bold modern designs I thought would be really great for this prompt and, you know, work in contrast on my page. And I toyed with the idea of, you know, using some coffee to dye them and help them blend in, but actually I really wanted that pop on the page and that contrast, and especially that black circle that says today. I really love how that stands out on the page. So I just decided to leave it as is, and I glued it on top of some vellum that was stitched, and it's actually a pocket. So what I did was I had this flower, and it was actually in a different journal completely that unfortunately I had a bit of an accident with some paint water, and so I had to salvage what I could from the journal. So luckily I was able to peel this off the page. You can see it's a little bit ripped in places, but I think that's fine. So I've also incorporated something from an old journal, and I just glued it on, and the contrast between that and the like die cut leaf element I really love. Then I wanted to just add some washi tape just for some extra colour and interest on my page. And when I was thinking about what I wanted to include in this pocket, I actually went for like a double vellum look, which I feel like is the equivalent of art journal's answer to double denim is to do double vellum. So I had a vellum pocket, and then I also used a sheet of vellum inside just to add some of that layered effect to the page. And I went in with my sepia uni pin fine liner, which I absolutely love, just to scribble down some of this writing onto the sheet of vellum. Of course, I had to make sure that it was fully dry before I did anything, because I really didn't want it to smudge everywhere. And I think that this was just a really nice effect to, like I say, have that layered effect on my page and have some more interest as well. So there I am, just making sure that it's completely dry before I took it into the pocket, and I actually left it overhanging a little bit just to add some more interest to the page, because I felt like everything was at the bottom of the page, and so I just wanted to have something up top. So as well as that, I also came in with just my office date stamp and just stamped the date. And that's pretty much everything that I did for this page. Oh yeah, I also tried to round the corners as well, which was a little bit of a task because I had those flowers from yesterday's prompt that were sticking out and bits and pieces everywhere, but I just wanted to soften that edge a bit, so I went in with my corner rounder. But that is everything that I did for this journal page. I hope you enjoyed journaling along with me. Let me know in the comments what you did for this old and new prompt. As always, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!